Hi guys. So you may be wondering why I look like I have a black eye. It's because I took half of my makeup already off. But I wanted to show you a look that I've done for like my version of a Snapchat filter from the horror film Mauve the movie. Um, and so I wanted to get into that and show you what I have done. So, here we go. Let me sit you down so we don't fall anywhere. Alright, so I started off with this black color. Oh, look, you can see yourself. This black color on my eyes. So, that is what we're going to do. If you hear any weird noises, I'm sorry. It's very loud all of a sudden now around my house, so yeah. So let's just get into it. I have this from school because it has a tiny mirror, as you can see. So I'm just going to take it and put it on my eyeball. It doesn't matter like if it looks good or not, because I'm going to take this big fluffy brush right here from e.l.f. It is a blending brush, so it's kind of big and fluffy. I'm just going to, oh, I got white stuff all over my face. I'm just going to kind of blend it out to make it look like I got punched in the eye. Look at this one. So that's going to be fun. But while I'm doing this, I figured I would tell you what has been going on. And now I'm going to do the underneath of my eye. So I graduated college. About a week and a half ago. And I was Red Rover, which means I had straight A's, perfect attendance, never missed a day of school. So yay for me. Not saying that missing school is bad, just I wanted to prove to myself that I could do it, so that's what I did. I became a Red Rover. And it has not been a very easy road. Let's just say that. It's been very long road. And that's another reason why I wanted to start making videos again, is because I haven't made one in a while, and that is due to the fact that not only was I in school, but I was also working a day job and taking care of my niece and stuff, so it just kind of, life got away from me, I guess you can say, and it just, ooh, that was loud. I'm sorry, that's my computer telling me, hey, I'm updating. But yeah, life kind of just got a little out of control, and it's still not in control right now. It's still a little bit, you know, not doing so great. I've had some really bad moments, but that'll be for another video later on. If anybody wants to know, I'll probably still make it and post it because at least it could help somebody. But yeah, it's been a long road. I'm also now a licensed makeup artist. Yay! I took my state boards for that in April and had to wait 3 extremely long weeks to figure out if I passed or not. And that was not just stressful to have to wait to see if I passed or not. I knew I had messed up. Like, I made my model almost look like a drag queen. Like, it was that bad because the brushes that I needed, I had put inside of a bag that I'm not supposed to get into. So that was a thing. And it just was not the best for me at all. Like, it was crazy. It was stressful. We got to Oklahoma City about 9 o'clock, I didn't go to sleep until 1:30 the next morning, and then I had to get up at 4 to get ready, and then had to wake my model up at 5 to get her ready, like her hair curled and all that stuff, and I was shaking and I was nervous and I was freaking out, and I had a moment and I started shaking, and I had accidentally burned my model's neck, so she had like a burn mark on the back of her neck the whole entire day. That was crazy. I lost it. I had cried that morning. It was not cool. But I passed, and now I'm a licensed makeup artist, and I'm excited, and I can't wait to see what I'm going to be able to accomplish in the future, because I'm going to be freelancing, and then hopefully continue doing things like this, like I'm doing now, so you guys can get a little like taste of what, like, how long it takes to do things and all that stuff without me talking. So let's just continue going. My tiny little eyeliner, it used to be long, kind of like this brush, but this is from school, and we did a lot of things. So I'm just going to take eyeliner and put it on the top, and then I'm just going to take this flat eyeliner brush right here from e.l.f. because, believe it or not, e.l.f. brushes are still really good, and I love them. And I'm just going to take it, I'm just going to, like, blend it, like, smoke it out, and then kind of up so I can, like, blend it up into my eye. So, here we go again with me not looking at you while I'm doing this. I'm absolutely sorry. I wish I had a big mirror so I could do it. But all I have is my tiny one. And if I get quiet, I'm sorry. It's kind of hard to do eyeliner while talking, but it doesn't really have to be perfect. If you do this, I would I honestly would do black, because you kind of want to make it to look kind of eerie and scary in a way. So now I'm just going to take my flat blending brush, eyeliner brush, and I'm just going to smoke my eyeliner out, just so it looks more dark. I would do black because if you do like another color, then it's going to possibly not work out the best for you. I mean, you could probably do purple. I'm taking that same blending brush and I'm going to kind of blend some of it. You could probably do purple. It will work, but probably not as great as black because you kind of want your eyes to be like dark. So it looks like you have had a bit of a rough time. And just so you all know, I don't do horror films, which is funny because I want to work on a horror film set. Does that make any sense? I don't think it makes any sense. So I don't know what's going on with my brain. But yeah, I don't like horror films, but I seen the filter, and I will post a picture of the picture, like the filter that I took. And then my first version of this, because it changes every now and then. But I'll post that somewhere so you can see the pictures and stuff like that. So now I'm going to take this dark purple cream from Graftobian, and I'm just going to take a sponge. As you can see, I've already had enough, like played with it enough, because I did it before. For my blog, I actually redid this look for my blog. So I'm just going to take it and I'm going to just like kind of rip it up, kind of like this. Like you're just like taking pieces out, and you're just going to dip it in your purple. You can get Graftobian like at pop-up Halloween stores, probably at like I know you can get them online. I'm not sure how much they are, but you can get them online, and they come in like a variety of different colors. So there's dark purple, there's rosy blush, there's maroon, there's plum wine that are like smaller versions, and then there's like the bigger ones. And then they have like a whole wheel of different colors that you can use for it. So it's just your choice. Okay, so now I'm just dipped it in the purple, and I'm just going to kind of like pat it around my eye to make it even darker. So here we go. And I'm just going to take the other side, the clean side, and I'm just going to kind of blend it out just a little bit because it looks now like I have a black eye. I mean, which, you know what, we're going to work with it. We're going to give myself a black eye. This is how it's going to happen. So we're going to kind of blend out the edges a little bit. There you go. And then I'm going to go in with this the rose blush, just kind of around my eye just a little bit. Since I'm gonna kind of make myself look like I have a black eye, I'm gonna take some of that and just lightly put it around there. So I'm going to take my scissors and I'm going to cut off the part that I just used, the red part I just used, so I can use this as a bit of a blending tool because I don't have any other kind of blending tools like sponges, like beauty blenders, I guess. And I'm just going to kind of go also in with this maroon color, so it's like a dark purpley color. I just go to like the corners of my eye. So it'll kind of look like that. And then we'll take the same little dill and we'll just blend it out. Blending it out will, doing that will lighten it so it's not as dark and like pigmented. So it will help with like making it look more realistic. And there you go. Black eye. So you'll take these also same 3 colors that I have. I also have to need to get more sponges. So give me a sec. Okay, so I grabbed a whole bunch of them now. Sorry this video is everywhere. I've just been all over the place lately. I just not been myself, so I'm just been everywhere. But you'll take those same 3 colors that I just had, the rose blush, the maroon, and the dark purple, and you'll take your sponge, and I'll show you what I did with my sponge while ago. So you just take your sponge and you just rip pieces of it. You'll just rip pieces out of it so it kind of looks, make it like the kind of like a weird like edge. And then I go in with the blush pink first, and I lightly put it on because if not, you're going to look like you have like giant clown mouth. pretty much. So, I mean, lightly, I would say go in with it. So here we go. Let's hopefully that I don't turn into like a clown this time. So you'll just put it like around your mouth. So this is what it will be. And I look like I've just been kissing on a clown. So that's always a fun experience to do. So I'm just taking, I just cut that piece off and just folding it to where the paint, the makeup is on the inside, and I'm just going to try to blend out the edges a little bit and lighten it before I add a new color. But yes, I am not a big horror person fan, but when I seen this filter, I was like, I want to know if I could do that, because I love special effects. It's one of my all-time favorite things to do. So I just kind of like blended it out a little bit. You can take your fingers as well and kind of like blend it out even more to make it lightly. So kind of like that. So you're just kind of like blending out. So it looks like your mouth is irritated, because you're going to be making it where you look like your mouth has been sewn up. And beware, your fingers will turn red and pink and purple. Just get ready for that. But anyways, I'm off topic. I love special effects. It is one of my all-time favorite things that I did in school. It was just one of those things that I was like so in love with it, and I was just like, I want to do this for a living. Like, I loved everything about it, and I was really good at it. And I was just like on Snapchat, like any person is, talking to a friend and like just taking like selfies and all that stuff. And I seen this and I was like, ooh, that would be really cool to do. And I was like, can I do this? And so I did. And then I had asked my friend if I should do this for like a blog or a video, and he goes, do both. So here I am. And it kind of looked weird, me talking, looking like I've been sucking on some kind of red grossness for a while. So I'm taking that maroon, so it's like a dark, deep red, and with the same thing with my sponge. I'm just gonna lightly put it on there, and then I'm just gonna bloop bloop around like I did with the first layer. So this kind of darkens it up a little bit, and it kind of makes it look like it's irritated, or like you have a really bad sunburn. And then, like I said, you can cut this part off, or you can use your fingers. I normally cut this part off and then use my fingers for it. But yeah, I'm just excited for what you guys think of this, and if you want to see more like special effects or beauty stuff or anything like that, I will try to do my best to do things like that, because I want to do cosplay type stuff, so you guys can learn how to do your own cosplay makeup and stuff. So I'm just now going to go back through with my fingers. I'm just going to kind of like do circles to try to like blend it out and to like lighten it a little bit, so hopefully that will. And my brother-in-law is mowing. That's cool. It's fine. I'm still not liking how this is turning out because it kind of looks a little bit crazy. So I'm just gonna go in with my makeup remover stuff and kind of just lightly go over it to try to, there we go, try to get some of that redness out. There we go. There we go. That's what we want. Okay. So once you do that one, make sure you put your lid back on so you don't lose them. You will go in with this purple, so which is the dark purple. And you'll basically do the same thing that you've been doing with the other two. And I realized I didn't put mascara on my eyes. This one. It's okay. I'll fix it. So, just go through with this purple. And what I do is I just do kind of like the bottom darker and then a little bit lighter on the top. So it looks like your bottom lip is bruised. Kind of like this. See, it looks like your mouth is bruised. And then, after that is done, you will be done to be able to do like your little dots for your stitches. But I'm going to put mascara on this eye. And this is my favorite mascara. I got it from school during a career fair from Benefit. They were there. They had like a booth there, and it was like, I didn't think that a mascara could make my like eyelashes look really long. Boy, I was wrong, because this stuff is amazing. And they have a website as well that you can get some of this stuff off of. So I will find all that and I'll put all of it down below. I'll also find a link to the Graftobian paints and stuff like that, so you guys can look at those if you want to use Graftobian paint. I suggest you use Graftobian paint or water activated paints, not alcohol based paints, because that will burn your eyes and your mouth. Do not use acrylic paints because that is not good for your face. So stick with your normal like grease paints or your water activated paints, so you're not like ruining your eyes or your mouth or your skin, because that is something you don't want. Okay, so I'm going to put a little bit of that same eyeliner that I had. This I'm going to put in my waterline, and then I have a different one. It's grease paint eyeliner, and I'm going to make the holes. Alright, so on to the holes. So you can see right here where your bottom of your lip is and the top of your lip. You can do like up and down, or you can do cross. I've done like up and down, but I might do cross, like cross stitching, like X's, but I'm not sure. We'll see how it goes. So Okay, so there are 8. And so you just take it and you just go bloop, bloop. So I can't talk for this one until after I get them done. So if I'm, that's why I'm going to be silent. So I'm sorry. So you can do it, keep it like this, or it looks like it's just been sewn once. Or you can go back through and you can make like X's across it, but I like it better like this. And then after I do that, I just take like liquid eyeliner. Mine's from Elf. I'm sorry, I have to sneeze. Mine's from Elf. I'll just take it and I'll just kind of like darken up my my lines. You could also use body paint to do this with, or water activated paints to do this with, but this is all I have at hand. My other stuff is in my kit, and the rest of my kit is in my car. So and then you can just go back through with your eyeliner and you can darken up your circles. Like that. If you wanted to, you can go back in with the purple and you can kind of like darken the bottom part of your lip again. So let's see. So kind of like this. So it just kind of darkens it a little bit. And then my favorite thing to use for this look is Stage Blood. It is one of my all-time favorite things to use for this type of look. And I typically tend to put them where you would, like on the spots where you would be sewing it. And then you can put it like coming out your nose. So like when you got like hit in the eye, you can also have like your nose like beat up, so you can have it like coming out your nose and then on your lips where they were sewn. So I just take my little dill off. You can get, this is Graftobian as well, so you can get the blood from Graftobian as well. It's called blood gel. Kind of tastes like mint. So I just put it on the ends where I would be, like my stitches would be. Sorry if you can hear my computer. It's very loud all of a sudden. just like that. Just like that. And then I will show you the finished product. And that is it. That's all you do. So, I hope that you like this video, and I know it was extremely long, and I rambled on and on and on, and I'm sorry. And I hope that you got all the information that you needed from this. But I will see you in the next one. Bye.